Well, dang, that sucks. That's another reason why I have not been here the whole time, is because signal. I mean, there's things that you can overlook, but when you don't have signal to do work, it really sucks. Okay, I don't know how many of y'all found your way back again, but welcome, welcome. I was just talking about how losing a signal sucks, and then everybody's gone, and then waiting for people to come back again. But I was talking about pharmaceuticals, and a friend who had migraines all the time and was on multiple medications and kept going back to the doctor because of her headaches. But she didn't drink water. They kept telling her, drink water, drink water. And she finally started drinking water. And do you know those headaches went away? Do you know that she started going off of some of her other medication? And the problem was the pharmaceuticals breaking down the organs in her body. And, yeah, drink lots of water to flush those chemicals out of your body, or at least as many chemicals as possible. You don't want your organs to work overtime filtering out those drugs and the chemicals that they put in those drugs. Oh, I didn't know. Wizzy's a Civil War reenactment. Remind me of the time it was reenacted behind my crowd. A friend of mine is also Ronald Custer. Actually, was family of Custer. Yeah. So let me see, who is that? Tara Knott. When you're staying 55 to 60% hydrated. Weight scale that also shows water percentage. Does that say when you are like bloated with water? Because that's interesting to say that, because I thought we were 75% water. Hey Laura, yeah. Where there's a will, there's a way. This is only my third time I had to restart it today. Wizzy's channel took a poll last night. Gettysburg won for today. 1776 rally tomorrow. Oh, wait, Cole. Wait, Cole. So he's going to a Gettysburg reenactment? That's cool. Those things really are cool. The reenactments. To see them. To see how they fought a war back then. Oh, here's Thomas. Hold on, I'll show you. There's Thomas. He'd rather sit on the windowsill. Whoops, where'd he go? He left. He went underneath the car probably. Yeah, ooh, can you imagine them in those wool coats, the wool clothing in the heat of the day? Holy sugar. Pray God none of them had vaxes and they're out there getting overheated. Definitely stroke weather. It's sad to say, but a fact is a fact. I was just watching a video, and yeah, Thomas is a cool cat. I was watching a video of there have been like 1,000 athletes have died in the past year. And it's like, wow, how corrupt the media has to be not to be reporting the news of something that's so important as that many people, athletes, dropping dead in a year. It's like, wow. That's yeah, it's really sad to hear that. Yeah, I'm hoping I'll have to look, because I know that it's going to be cooler underneath my car. Um, he might even have gone under the neighbors because it might be cooler, because we did go on the backside. And he'll just hang out underneath the cars in the cool and keep watching, what's going on. That's why I had left him back down there. Usually he'll just stay until I come back. But either that truck freaked him out too bad, because that was a long journey. I mean, there again, not to say that he has not gone around the outside and knows where he's going, because he had plenty of time when we had gone to that Constitution meeting where they had the class. Yeah. So anyhow, I had left Thomas here, and because it was too hot. Thomas, the girls are good. They're Chihuahuas. They like the heat. Although, hold on, I'll show you. There's Carmela. Looks like the other two girls are way in the back. And the sad thing is, they might even be under the covers. But yeah, it's cooler in the back, and I got the fan blowing, and everybody's all well and good. And I'll tell you, if I couldn't sit here, I wouldn't sit here with my animals either. So I make sure that it's not too hot for me, and then I know it's not too hot for them. But yeah, it's sad, and we are definitely the media. The revolution will not be televised, and we got us a revolution going on. We got us the same planetary alignments as in the Revolutionary War. And people are starting to wake up more and more. And yeah, hit the like button if you like it. I ain't gonna force you to, but it's always nice if you do that. And subscribe if you're not subscribed, and all that other good stuff. I used to have a monetized YouTube. And then, of course, YouTube changed everything and demonetized me, deplatformed. It sucks to see what corporate does to people who put information out there that some deem too important to allow others to hear. Yeah, there's a lot of crap hitting the fan. It's one of those where if you look symbolically at what is going on and knowing what is going on and the past repeating itself, you look at all of the tragedies, and out of those tragedies, people come together in love. But in order for the people to come together in love, the tragedy is like on a grand scale. Now, when we had September 11th, yes, it was made into a grand scale by mass media. That's why so many people were driving with flags on their cars and, the bumper stickers with the, who was that, Osama bin Laden in the crosshairs, and we have identified the enemy. This is the enemy of the people, and the people were all up in arms, and they were focused on what the media wanted them to focus on. What up?
I was just gonna tell you, there were some people messaging saying that one of their mods is deleting everybody's comments. So I didn't know.
I was wondering, and I didn't know if it was a mod or if it was transmission, because my stream had come up that my transmission, and I was putting up comments, and my comments weren't showing, and the numbers weren't going up and down.
So if you see, well, I don't know if you can on your live stream, but like another mod can tell who's doing it.
Oh.
So they know it's
hey, mods.
somebody, yeah, but they need to pay attention to see who's deleting what.
Yeah, mods. We just got inside information.
FBI's here. It's a Fed. I'm just saying they can tell like who's doing it. The other mods can. So,
yeah.
Like if you notice.
Okay,
like
you hear that, mods?
Yeah. So all the messages are getting deleted by one person. The other mods can tell who's doing it because it'll say.
Okay.
That they were deleted by, so they can just pay attention to see what's happening.
Okay. What? Thank you. This is Buffalo Man 11's wife.
Buffalo Wifey. I'm usually on YouTube.
Buffalo Wifey? Oh, is that? Oh, that's right. That's right. But you don't have your channel. You just.
I don't. I just can't.
Right. You just are.
As member.
Yeah. I stalk you guys too.
Yeah. I'm just letting you know because we were sitting waiting for breakfast. And I popped in and I see a lot of deleted comments. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, because it was all flowing.
I'm not like but the other mods can tell. Like, if you do have one person that's deleting, one of your other mods is deleting everybody and things like that. So
okay, mods, I'm gonna let you handle that while I talk to Buffalo Wifey.
They just need to pay attention and see who's doing what, and if you have a rogue mod, then they need to let you know.
Okay.
So, but the other mods can tell.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was wondering because I'm talking and it's like all of a sudden. Somebody had said about deleting the comments, and it's
usually the mod.
So I didn't pay attention as to, who was deleting what. And then I put a comment up, and then my comment didn't even show. And then it was saying about the transmission, so I shut it down and restarted it, and it's like, okay, everybody's back. So this is the third time now.
Yeah, but if they see it happening, they should let you know who's doing it.
Okay. All right.
See, I can't tell because I'm not your mod or anything. But I see sometimes that happens on his, and then I always hit, view deleted message to make sure it was deleted for a reason.
Oh, and see, I don't even know on here with
the
deleted messages.
But if they see something happening, they should be letting you know.
They are they are letting me know. And this morning, discussion pointing out, and I mean, it was a controversial topic,
Yeah.
and it's like, person,
But
subject
there's
is gone,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
and somebody was saying
if
about
regular
letting it
chatters
go.
are talking, the
Yeah.
boss needs to know that the normal chatters, they should be able to recognize who's on all the time.
Yeah, and who's who's the ones who don't like to play nice in my sandbox?
Yeah.
Thank you, Buffalo
Just want to give you
Wifey.
a heads up because we were waiting on breakfast and I just popped in for a minute to see. I'm like, whoa, what's going on here?
Yeah, and since there was no meeting, it's like,
Yeah.
and I was just talking about YouTube because I've had YouTube for years, and they had deplatformed me and demonetized, and now it's like I need 3,000 more streaming hours
Oh, you public
to
hours,
go
yes,
back
yeah.
on to monetize, and it's like, you still owe me money.
Yeah.
They never paid me out for before they changed their rules, and it's like my battles. I have so many. It's like pick which one I want now. But I thank you for letting me know. I thought you were coming to tell me that, hey, do you know your cat's outside?
Oh, no. I had a cat,
You didn't know Thomas is probably under my car or the car next door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't coming to tell you that. I just wanted to make sure you were aware and that the other mods are aware that one of the other ones might be.
Okay. The one that's deleting everybody, and okay.
Just pay attention.
Okay.
And they should be letting you know if they see it.
Yeah. Because I mean, I stand for the First Amendment.
Yeah, no, I get that.
And that's why it's.
But if they're deleting comments, then that's not what you
not good, right? Because
the ones that actually they're having a dialogue and not just arguing and fighting and being controlling.
Right, and that's I like a good conversation. On the screen, that way I can see them, but that way other people can see them too.
Having a dialogue, that's fine. But some of those comments should probably be not many. Because it makes when a newcomer comes into your channel and they see all these deleted comments, they're like, I'm not staying here.
And that's what somebody had comment that it's that's what they had said, because I'm like, hey, if you're gonna comment and you're gonna put your name out there with your comment, where people are gonna know that you're an ass.
Live streams, right? So you know who's who.
Not really.
No? Okay. Well,
I know some of.
You got to get familiar with your audience names, because you'll see some of them are getting their comments deleted for no reason. Yeah.
Well, that sucks. Sorry, gang. Hang on. We're going to solve this problem, too. Just like we solved the one this morning, we'll find out who it is.
So,
Thank you, dear. I appreciate that.
Your audience and who's chatting in your chat.
Yeah. I know some of them.
That will stay and keep talking in your chat.
Yeah.
And if they're getting their things done.
And have really good conversations.
And there are a lot of, they're in other streams too.
Yeah.
They're not bad people, but some of their comments were, I'm like, that's not,
Yeah.
I mean, I know that person is not saying bad things.
You mean somebody was.
Some of them that I see in their names. I recognize the names, and I see that their comments are being deleted, and they're in everybody's stream. They're regular watchers, so that's what I was saying. That you might have to.
Oh, man, don't tell me they're doing it already. I've had problems with hackers way since I was in the glow-in-the-dark industry, and they've been trying to take me down for years.
But just pay attention and get to know your audience and your mods need to be paying attention to.
Okay. All right.
So that way comments where people are actually having a real conversation.
Right. No matter how heated it gets.
Yeah.
I mean, it might get heated sometimes. And I'm still like, just because you don't agree with somebody, that doesn't mean that you automatically have to delete.
But your normal viewers...
They'll let me know who's who.
Yeah, and when they get deleted, though, that looks like you got an issue with.
Oh, then I'm a hard ass bitch.
No, I meant like.
I'm not.
No, it just means like a regular viewer that's on your channel chatting all the time shouldn't be getting deleted.
Yes.
So,
yeah, and when they are, there's a problem.
With whoever is able to delete.
All right.
So they need to be paying attention, that's all.
I'm gonna go back and look over my chat. It looks like they've been having fun here without me.
I'm gonna go get under some shade.
Oh yeah. Sorry to keep you out in the sun.
No, I just wanted to make you aware.
Yeah.
Because like I said, we were sitting there waiting on breakfast, and I was like, this doesn't look good.
Well, thank you for hanging out and keeping an eye on my stuff.
I don't usually chat in other chats.
Well, that's what I say. You know, I'll go on and I'll be listening to this one and that one.
One of the only other ones. I think Jalen, when she started, I popped in times.
Yeah.
But I do. I just pop in and try to keep an eye on.
Yes. Yes.
Even when I'm not here.
Yes.
It's whoever's live streaming.
Yes. Exactly. That is exactly what I do.
But yeah, that was the thing I saw, and I was like, so I wanted to make you aware. That's all.
Okay.
Just looking out for you.
Thank you, my dear. I appreciate it.
I get some shade.
Yeah.
Burning.
Get some shade, girl. That's so cool. That's how it is around here. I mean, people are so helpful, so nice. Let me go back to where, because it looks like you guys really had a good 23 watching, and everyone is scared to post because we're deleted. Okay, well, we gotta find out who's doing the deleting, because I can tell you I'm not. Look at your posts. It's only mods posting. What? Oh, wait, cool, Lori. Hey, Lori, can you tell me who was, it's not, I'm looking at mine, it says, pick comment, delete comment, timeout, hide, add as moderator, and cancel. So, if you know, how to do that, oops, let me go back. I don't know if this is going back and forth. So anyhow, who's doing it? Anybody know? Okay, let's find out who's doing it. I like to let troll show their own. Alright. Yes, I am definitely new to this program, and I don't have all the fancy gadgets in order to do a lot of the things that I would really like to do. I have a phone that has a crack across it, and I was wondering myself, I like to let trolls show their butts. Posts are expected to be, yeah. I mean, like I said, say what you mean what you say, don't say it mean. You know, there's a way that you can say things without being mean in how you're saying it. I'm not a new mod. YouTube channel since 2006. Yeah, Lori K, you know what I'm talking about. Back, sorry, I'm referring to this type of live stream. This is very different. Oh, good, glad to be back. You need to be on YouTube. To see who deleted the YouTube comment. This looks like Prism. Yeah, I'm on Prism. And other than I downloaded and just upgraded the app. Oh, was it me? It was not the stream that it happened on. It's on the stream earlier, we don't know. Let's wait, don't have mods. Because they get big-headed. We need to unmod. your mods and start over. They've managed. Unmod your mods, they're controlling. Regardless, we've got this now, Michelle. That is not correct. 11 views and 4 of them mods is insane. Okay, well then, how about if we don't delete anybody's? Let me know, point it out if you're seeing any. And I'm glad to see. Well, see there again on here it's saying that I have on my end it's saying that there's 25 people on. And are you sure to stream anywhere? Mine's doing a good job. See how crazed and defense the mods are. Well, what do you mean? I just asked him. I don't know if you were here, Michelle, when I had asked earlier. It's like, hey, I knew that there was a problem. I didn't know if it was the transmission. I didn't know if I pressed the wrong button. I didn't know if it was my phone being a smart ass phone. Don't know, haven't checked to see if there has been an ejection from the sun. You gotta watch those solar flares. You gotta watch those sunspots. They have an effect on our electromagnetosphere and on our people. So, yeah, I can't always see what's going on. And there again, a lot of times I'll just, someone wants to state their opinion. I don't have to agree with it. Doesn't mean that I'm gonna delete it because I don't agree with it, because like I said, and like I keep saying, I'm for a First Amendment platform, and you give people enough of rope and they hang themselves. So you got somebody who's talking bull crap. Well, that just shows other people that that person's talking bull crap. And if you ignore them and they don't get a rise out of you, then they just go to another channel. And, that's what they're good at, getting a rise out of people. So, as long as they get a rise, that's it. Okay, Iggy. Dump at Michelle, all good, done. Okay, does that mean that you got rid of someone? Because she was just, it's like, agree. Yeah. Oh, okay, well, there's Michelle. She's back, you're back. Alright. So many believe in conspiracy theories. What do you think is the common cause? Well, which truth do you want to learn first? Absolutely ignore them. It's very easy to block. Irritating posters yourself up to 3 days makes your experience nice and comfy. There are some really bad mods out there, though. Let's be real, it has been an issue. The whole time all movements have happened, we haven't gotten rid of anyone. Yeah, as you guys know, my mods, there are some. Let me just tell you how I feel about my channel and to my mods. If someone is stating fact and we don't agree with what they're saying, delete their, and there again, is it fact, is it opinion, whatever. You don't buy into it? Don't buy into it. Like I said, if people are here to create a dissension, a division, well, let them divide themselves out. Don't buy into it. You ignore them, oh, they're going to go away. I mean, not that, the other ones, my channels have gone dark because they're shady. Chat was fine. No, chat was bad earlier. Well, okay. What I will say, and I will say again, to the mods, before you delete, can you bring it up to me that this person is not playing nice in my sandbox? Can you squeal on them before you automatically delete them? If a comment is up there and it's inappropriate, can you bring it to my attention? When I'm speaking, I'm not reading comments. I'm just speaking. It's like when I stop, I'll go back and I'll look and see what's going on and take it from there. But unless they're, well, see, there again, I mean, I was charged with, shouting threats of murder, brandishing a weapon, and I didn't do it. So, I like the First Amendment platform. Unless, well, unless you're coming in and saying you're going to kill me or kill my animals or kill my family or kill my friends or something that hateful. And, I mean, threats are not acceptable in their forms and fashions. Yeah, I mean, do unto others as you want others to do unto you. I don't like being and sugarcoating truth. Now, when you're talking about, the conspiracies and things like that, it's like I look for facts. And I had a premonition, a dream. It was like 2 years before September 11th. And in that dream, there were several things. And as I talk about symbology and, the symbols. So in my dream, I knew that when two planes collided, or not collided, crashed into a building, collided in a building when they crashed within minutes apart, that I knew the world as we knew it would change. Now, it was really strange because my ex was also in that dream. Now, I wasn't living in Pennsylvania, I was living in Florida, and we had the one that crashed down into. Now, I know that New York still isn't done for attack yet, the same way as Washington, D.C. That was another premonition, but that one I have not seen play out the way that I have seen or foreseen the World Trade Center, the attack on the buildings. And I did not know in my dream where this was going to occur, because in my dream I was north of the city looking down, whereas I lived south of the city looking north. So it wasn't until I was in New York, let me see, what year was that? I think it was, no, it must have been, geez, I can't remember the exact year, but I know I was in the subway, and when I was in the subway, I saw the map that they had on the wall, and that's where it showed the island north of the island looking south. And it was like, oh, there it is. So, predictions and premonitions are dependent upon the information that you have at the time of the interpretation. So it means that things can change. But, like I said, I'm seeing the island from one side and not realizing that all I had to do was turn the map around and I would see it. So that's why we want to see things from all points of view. We don't want to automatically stop someone from speaking because we have a different mindset than what they do. Hey, I love when you guys talk about other things too. Iggy, what are you talking about? Are you talking about lurk mode? Are you talking about like stalking? Because that's what I do to the other ones too. Yeah, I do like, the fact of the mods bringing it up to me. Just make the rules no feed posting. What's that? Just make the rules no fed posting and let everything else ride. It was also pretty messed up when the guy threatened to pull your stream earlier. You weren't even close to filming where he was. Well, I'm going to keep my mouth shut on that one because I'm going to keep my mouth shut on that one before I choke over it. Sorry. Whoa. And that was not pretending. Yeah, that's what I do, Iggy. When the guy's at pull your stream, yeah. I like to see what's going on, and when I'm watching other streamers, that's when I can read the chat. And if there's, I do come in and give my 2 cents at certain times, and majority of the times when I'm putting my 2 cents in, they're not acknowledged anyhow. So it's, whatever. And streaming, I can understand why the streamers didn't see your comments because they're busy talking too, and they're not reading while they're talking. So, yeah, the soul charts. That's my latest invention. And if you look on GLoLady.com, that is, I'm pretty sure I have that video up on my website where it tells you about the my Learn Astrology Basic Science flashcard system so that people can learn the language of astrology so that you too can understand planetary aspects and how planetary aspects do affect us. There's a lot of more qualified, trust me, astrologers who can pinpoint, who have studied more, and that's all well and good. What I am trying to do is to teach basic astrology, which is learning the symbols, learning the glyphs, and then learning the key attributes of those glyphs. And intuitively, we can see what is going on around. And it really is interesting. So I do have what the astrology is all about. I do have a bunch of old divination readings that I was doing way back during the time that I was also writing that civil rights lawsuit, and both of which did take a lot of time. Time for the money. How's that? Oh, okay, Rody. Rody was just trying to jump up. Okay, let's see what we got. Use 10 more. Yeah, I'm gonna do another. When I do the astrology, when I do the soul charts, I will definitely tag them as soul charts. And I know that it's now July 2nd, and I haven't done any July 2nd. What did Cosmic Man always used to say? Wise man who follows the stars, fool who is ruled by them. I always like that. I can definitely understand what they are talking, or what Cosmic Muffin was talking about. You follow the stars. But yeah, it's like to only do what, oh, I can't do it because this is. Yeah, that is. Yeah. Yeah, Lori. And there's more and more people who are understanding about Mercury retrogrades. You know, Mercury retrograde. Hey, when Mercury, the planet of communications, communication, electrical, mechanical, communication breakdown is more prevalent during a Mercury retrograde. And, you talk to, whether it be hospitals or whether it be police officers, they will both tell you people. Every full moon. Now it's saying transmission is unstable due to a weak network connection. One more time. Buffering. Yeah, I know. That's what sucks about being in this parking lot, is that it, yeah. Yeah. Tell my mother about Mercury retrogrades if she can feel them now. Yeah, it's really sorry. I didn't mean to laugh like that, Lori. It was like, that was the same as my mother, where she'll call up, is Mercury in retrograde right now? Yeah, and I'll tell you, right now, Neptune is in retrograde, and Neptune and Pluto, there's a bunch of them that are in retrograde right now. And that in itself is really exciting. I mean, Mercury retrograde is when you want to go back over and redo things. You definitely want to make sure your car is running good before a Mercury retrograde, because chances are, it will break down during one. But one of the things that I am like really, really excited over with the Neptune in retrograde right now. And Neptune in retrograde is the truth is being revealed. Whereas when Neptune going direct, it's illusions, delusions, and it's in Pisces. And Pisces is even more of a flip-flop. Guess who? Guess who? You ready? I love it when the kids play. He's out there playing. I'm sitting in my car, keeping cool, staying in the shade. Sun's too hot, but I'm looking, and here I'll show you. Yep, you got it. That was Big D. This is right here. This is my soul chart, and as you can see, it's different colors, and I only have it up to June, and June is in the brown. So when you're looking at it, let me pull it back further. When you're looking at it, you can see the different houses. And like I said, this is my invention of the soul charts. So you have 360 degrees space around the earth. And in that 360 degrees, you have 12 constellations that are 30 degrees apart. So in each house, we have 12 houses, and each one is dedicated to certain things. Like the first house is yourself. So when you're looking at that first house right there, that's Cancer. That's the sun in Cancer, and it tells you when the sun is in Cancer. And you can see that the sun is in Cancer right now because the sun came in Cancer on the 21st. Now, what I do is I read the ephemeris, and that tells me where the planets are, and then I put them into here. Now, as well as Cancer being in, or the sun being in Cancer right now, we are also going to have a new moon on the 29th in Cancer. So that's going to be coming up. And hold on, let me pull this down. Hey, wait, cool. I'm glad y'all are talking. Those of you who are not interested in this, don't freak out, but we're going to go over it. Because this is Cancer. This is for the United States. Because the United States is a Cancer. Okay. Now right here is Pluto. On the bottom here, you have the glyphs for the planets. Let me see. Can I get down there? There we go. Okay. So if you're looking, Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. So these are all your planets. These are the glyphs. Now, on the sides, I have, Aries. These are constellations. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. And then you have Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So these are what are called glyphs. They are symbols. So you can have a glyph and you know what you're talking about. So we were talking about right here, Capricorn, and it's relationships, partnerships. So it's in opposition right now. So the U.S. opposition, Pluto opposition of U.S., Pluto opposition, change, transformation, destruction, rebirth, going back over. What is changing? What is transforming in our government structures? These are things that are changing. And let's see. We're looking at our degrees. And okay, 7. See, these are the numbers. Those are degrees. So you're looking at like 27, 28 by the end of the month. It going back over. So you're looking at where, now we're in brown, okay, because the brown is June, and even though we're in July, it's like we're just a couple of degrees pretty much. We're still in the same general effect of what's going on. And then we have Mars. Mars is in Aries, which Mars is at home in an Aries. And this is the career house. So there's a lot of fire that's going on, a lot of transformation in our government. Look at the show that the government is putting on right now with the so-called insurrection of January 6th. So right at the end of June, like right now, okay? Right now, what's going on? Look at the show. It's going to be square. This is what we call square because they're beside each other on here. So we have the 28, 27, 26. That's conjunct. That means powerful. Look at the power that's coming out of the government and the court and the career of what they're trying to do. Chiron, the wounded healer, who is being harmed in the process of what they have been doing. There have been people who have been harmed, but remember, with Neptune and Pisces, the truth is being revealed. It's going to be coming out. It's starting to be coming out. It's calling people out in our government. Now, right here, we're seeing more brown. Remember, we're color coded, so we know what month we're talking about. And even though it says June, we're still at the beginning of July, so we're gonna see these things that are going on. Yeah, you post a link to the rally. That would be great. Sorry, standing up with several convoys rally went to the last one. Good to see people standing up. You got it. You got it. How many people are standing up? So now, okay, look at the brown that we have in here. And these are our hopes and wishes. Our friends and associates. What was the United States built upon? What did our founding fathers wish for our country in order to be this great country of freedom, the symbol of freedom, a republic? And they talk about democracy and how, mob rule wins, but we have certain inalienable rights, and no one can take those rights away from us. So we look at our friends and associates, hopes and wishes, our 11th house. We have fertile ground. Taurus is fertile. It's earth. It's people of the earth. What are our wishes? What are our wishes? What are we doing to keep our wishes? Uranus is in there. What kind of inspiration can you be? What can you do? Sorry about that. Kind of flipped up. I thought I had it propped good enough, but... So, the 12th house. The 12th house are hidden enemies, secrets, jails, institutions. Who are the hidden enemies, who is being revealed and will continue to be revealed. Right now, we just have Mars right down in the career, but I'll tell you what, the next couple of months are gonna be humdingers in getting that truth out there, where more people are going to become more aware of the truth that is being revealed about that poison in the water. Being aware and doing something about it. People are going to be standing up and doing more things because the pressure, because the heat, it's going to keep intensifying. Out of tragedy, people come together in love. What kind of tragedy is gonna be coming down? Well, hey, out of bad always comes good. Out of tragedy, people come together in love. How much tragedy? That's gonna be up to the people and the people who are paying attention to what is going on. And always looking for the signs. Well, we were sitting here, and even though there was a breeze, there's really a breeze that's going now. And it's one of those breezes that usually bring in intenser rain. Yeah, Lori, I don't know, but I had to find out that I had to register independent so that I could vote for one or the other. Or wait a minute, is it independent or what's the other one? Because I know if there's one or...
Shouting. I'll be back in my truck.
You want me now or later?
I just have a favor to ask of you.
Oh, you hear that? You want to see who?
All I need you to do is move from here to here.
Oh, okay.
That's only because I'm going to go dead center with the high flag back here.
Okay.
I need to be dead center on the canopy.
Okay.
Relatively.
All right. So where the rounded is, that's where you want to be. So I want to take the beat.
Go right here. I'll be able to pull right there.
In between, you just want in between the two women. I know what you're trying to do.
No, I'm not. Y'all are too old for me. Y'all are too old for me.
Oh, you hear that? The old man calling the women old.
That's not what I said.
I am older than you.
No, you're not.
I am.
How old are you?
I'm 64.
I'm 66.
Oh.
Ain't too many here older than me.
Oh, all right, old man.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll let you. I'll be respectful of my elders and I'll move my damn car.
No, but that's what.
Don't worry.
See, and then when I pull out tonight, if you want to set your tent here, you can.
Oh, I don't have a tent. Oh, you're talking my screen tent.
Yeah.
That's more for the animals to get out.
But what I'm saying is for tonight, after the rally, we can set that up right here.
To save your spot for the morning.
Well, not only that, but if you wanted to sit out here with the dogs during the night, you could.
That would be cool too.
See, the method to...
Oh my God, do you hear that?
Method to my madness.
Oh my God, he's got a method. We already know he has madness, but to have method also, oh my God. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that now.
Okay.
Say, hang on, guys.
Just gotta be careful. You got Tony behind you.
Oh, is he waiting for me?
You got enough room. I was just letting you know he's back here. That's all.
That'll work. Okay, hang on. Oh, Thomas. Oh. Did you see how quick he jumped in?
Oh.
Oh, I didn't mean to sound that devious in that laugh. But yes, you are very correct in that. Old does not necessarily mean wise. All right, hang on, guys. Okay, hang on, guys. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, Thomas. Stay there, girls. Now we gotta come out and move our things over. Yeah, but if I gotta move, then I want plugging my. My tent? Yeah. Why do they want to put it back up again? Yeah. I mean, I don't know with the wind because I put it up yesterday and it blew over twice. Yeah, that's the.
Alright, I'll ask him. I'll let you know. Thank you.
Yeah, see, because it would need stake good because and it wasn't even the bad wind yet. Now we have that other van on. Okay. All right, because I don't want anybody mad at me.
You've got good day.
Yeah, but that keeps our spots.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, because I'll run down and let the animals out.
But what I'm saying is later on, when I pull out, we can put your canopy up.
Well, see, another thing is that was the misting tent last week.
Yeah.